Well, Formula One fans, Montreal bar and restaurant and shop owners are likely rejoicing today because it was announced that Montreal will remain a part of the Grand Prix circuit for another decade until 2036. Joining us now to discuss this is sports analyst Meeker Guerrier. Hi, Meeker.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. So after all the problems with last year's edition, flooding at the race site, the fire inspectors shutting down terraces full of customers downtown, how big a turnaround is this?
Well, it's huge. I have to tell you, Caroline, I do work at the Grand Prix. I'm the PA announcer. It's been my fourth year, and I can tell you that this year I really felt I don't want to say the pressure, but yeah, the pressure and the nervousness around this edition, because everyone in the organization wanted it to be a good Grand Prix, not just on the track, but outside the track. Also, the installations, the commute also between downtown and going to the Grand Prix, the crowds that they would have enough metros, but also it would be easy to travel to the site and outside the site. So you could really feel the pressure. And I think that today at the press conference, it was said, among other things, by Minister Proulx, that yeah, there was pressure, but with what they've shown and what the organization has shown, Formula One, well, it shows that the new promoter is serious and wants to make the site better, wants the experience to be better for the teams, for the Formula One teams, but also for the fans. And finally, they decided to have a longer contract until 2035 instead of 2031.
Yeah, I didn't even mention the STM strike. That was a whole other thing they had to deal with. But of course, F1 has been part of Montreal for close to 50 years now, 47 years. Next year it will be earlier, we know, May 22nd to the 24th, so that the drivers don't have to crisscross the Atlantic. Did the drivers, do you think, have anything to say about this decision to stay in Montreal?
Probably, maybe not directly the drivers, but the organization or members of the organization. Because after talking to PR personnel of different Formula One teams, I can tell you that they really like Montreal. Everyone in Formula One likes the atmosphere in the city. They like the circuit as well. And they like the people in the city. The fact that it becomes kind of a festival, not only on the track, but also outside the track. We were talking earlier about business people in the city, restaurant owners. Everyone is happy to see that kind of circus come into town and to have all those tourists, because you have to remember, it's the biggest sports event in the country, but also the biggest tourism event. So it is important for the city, but also the city gives back a lot to people that come here, that stop by Montreal. And for the longest time, it was the only stop in North America. And the history of that Grand Prix, I think, had a little to do also with the fact that it's remaining for a little longer, for at least another decade.
Yeah, big news and a lot of sighs of relief, I believe, on the part of many people today. Thank you so much for your time today, Meeker.
You're welcome. Talk to you soon.